Welcome back to Building with Boofus. So, we had quite a bit of stuff going on and got quite a lot accomplished the past few days. So I have to apologize to everybody. Had slight malfunction of cameras the other day, and I brought you guys with me to start putting, we finished the strapping on the back side of the building here, and then started putting the steel roofing up on here. And the camera, I ended up losing all that stuff, so you guys didn't tag along for that. So hopefully second time's a charm, and you guys can hang out today, and we're going to try to get as much of this up here as possible. So we've got our sheets here. We got to cut these off, and for the length of the back there, get them up there, and yeah, we'll see if we can do it. So let's get going. So why are we cutting these? Good question. So I got a really good deal on these sheets. They were damaged, or they were in a part of a bigger allotment that was damaged. So I got them for next to nothing, but they're way too long. They're 27 foot something. So luckily, from the end over there up to there to the peak is 19 foot 6, and then from the peak down to there is 7 foot, which comes out to 26 foot 6, or just under 27 feet. So these are all of the linear lengths that I need for this whole thing. So I don't necessarily have enough to do everything with these, but I have almost all of it. And I have a couple 18 foot pieces that came in the bundle down back here. So we're cutting these, big piece on the back, smaller piece on the front. So we got the pile of the smaller pieces inside there. So that's why we're cutting them. So we're going to cut them, but they're a little difficult to wrangle up there. So I only cut a couple at a time. So I'm going to cut 2 more, this one and 2 more, or this one and 1 more maybe. And we'll stand them up there, and we'll get up there and put them up. All right. Let's see if we can do this without falling off the roof. All right, so we're up here. You can see all the strapping that we got done all the way up. and you can see what we got done for the steel roofing. So what I decided to do, and I'm out of breath from just climbing that ladder. That ain't good. So what I decided is, and you can see, here's the pieces right here. I had a couple of these from building the lean-to over there, and I thought, what if I put 2 of these in here in this, about the center of this building? That would be great for natural light during the daytime. Eventually I might have some lights in here anyway, but you hardly ever need lights with that being like it is with these panels. So I had them already here, so I figured I might as well do it. Plus, it spaces out these green ones that I do have much better, so that I end up using most all of these and don't have to cut any of those smaller pieces I got down back there. So yeah, so we're gonna put another one of these in, run it down here so that they're evenly spaced in the building, and then we'll keep going with the steel roofing. I was going to screw up here, but I changed my mind because this top one is longer and it's got to overlap here. So I don't necessarily want to put a screw in and then have to take it out, and I'd have a hole in something I don't want. So we're going to put these few screws on the bottom first here, and then we'll put that top piece on and see how it goes. Well, there we are. The back is done. all the way across there. You could see she's all screwed down and all put up. So now we just got to put these pieces that are left over from what we cut. We just got to put those up here, all along here, in the front part here, and then yeah, put the cap on, and then I'll probably put some side pieces, gable end pieces on. But that's it. That right there was the hardest part. Any building, I don't care what building it is. That building, any building, I don't care what building we're dealing with. That roof is always the hardest part as far as I'm concerned. And I've done a lot of them. So I'm just glad it's over. So yeah, we did great. Thanks guys for stopping by and checking it out and staying on this project with me. So if you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. You can see what else we're going to do here and the kind of siding that we're going to put on and sawing out that siding. We got to build a ramp here for stuff to go in here. So like this video, tell everybody else, make sure you subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for stopping in.